60 years of dreaming of virtual idols, driven by AI, trapped in the core of real people. Wang Lingyue, a middle-aged girl who doesn't know much about the second dimension, did not expect that one day she would be interested in the ace virtual singer. I've only heard of Luo Tanyi before, but 10 years ago, I only remembered the harsh electronic sound. However, this year, a second created song from Meng Huolu helped her open the door to a new world. At first, I thought it was the Upmaster who sang it himself, but I didn't expect it to be a voice synthesized by AI. That moment was so shocking, I felt like I was left behind by the times. Wang Lingyue is not the only one who feels this way. In the comment area of the video of Lake Baikal sung by Luo Tanyi at Station B, a netizen named Uncle Mingdao 913 initially mistakenly thought it was a real person singing, and praised Luo Tanyi for being a young adult who has not fully transformed into an adult voice. Among the children, this high-pitched me can be used directly without falsetto, very few, and there may not be 1 in 10 million people. I appreciate it, this voice must have been kissed by God. After being reminded by fans, he realized that it was a voice synthesized by AI, and he couldn't help but sigh that he raised his posture. The decade since Luo Tanyi was born is a period of rapid development of digital technology. Speech synthesis engines are in full bloom. The original pioneer, Vocaloid, is limited by technical factors and has gradually become the tears of the times. On May 5, 2022, Luo Tanyi's official singer issued a notice to abandon the Vocaloid engine, and use the time domain instead. The ACE engine developed by technology. Compared with the Vocaloid engine with a high degree of freedom, the ACE virtual singer, which is easy to operate and easy to use, is dubbed V8 twin-turbocharged bicycle by the insiders because of its high level of human voice and excellent listening experience. In addition, the advancement of 3D modeling, synthetic display technology, perception and recognition technology, and analysis and decision-making technology has also laid a solid technical foundation for virtual idols to break the dimensional wall and move from two-dimensional to three-dimensional. According to data from 2 Media Research, 2 Media Consulting, the core market size of virtual idols in China in 2020 is 3.46 billion yuan, and it is expected to reach 12.08 billion yuan in 2022, 186.61 billion yuan. The effect of breaking the circle is gradually emerging. When the youth's subculture enters the public eye, it will inevitably confuse people who have never been in contact with them, and ask questions such as how empty is it to put emotions on virtual things, or this has something to do with animation. What's the difference? Etc. To answer these questions clearly, we also need to review the development history of virtual idols and understand its past and present lives. 1958 to 1999, the first buds of virtual idols. The magnificent business epic was written as early as 1958. American music producer Ross Bogdasarian used animation and tuning technology to create a virtual band, Alvin and the Chipmunks, composed of 3 anthropomorphic mice with high-pitched voices, which surprised the United States when they debuted. The album sold more than 4.5 million copies in 7 weeks, setting an all-time record. In 1961, 3 engineers from Bell Labs let their imagination fly. They let the second-generation transistor computer, IBM 7094, simulate the human voice, and sang Daisy Bell, which opened a technological precedent for the later Japanese Yamaha to build a Vocaloid engine. European and American countries are actively creating virtual bands, but the concept of virtual idols was officially proposed by Japan in 1990. In 1982, the Japanese animation Macro Fortress exploded, and the heroine Lin Mingmei awakened the humanity of the Jetra Emperor with a song Can You Remember Love, causing a large number of enemy troops to rebel on the battlefield, and mankind finally won the victory. With the super popularity accumulated in the cartoon, the production company launched an album in her name, and successfully entered the music charter icon, Lin Mingmei became the first virtual idol. The development of the game industry has also added fire to virtual idols. In May 1994, the Japanese company Konami released Heartbeat Memories, which is the world's first love development game for all ages. Players can learn, join clubs, fall in love, and date in the game, and experience the real experience for 3 years. High school life. There are as many as 13 female characters that can be attacked, the scenes are rich, and there are more than 1,000 kinds of plot branches. The playability is extremely high, and it has become a milestone in the history of games. The interactivity and growth of the game also made players have real feelings for the virtual characters in the game. Konami made the #1 heroine Shiori Fujisaki an idol, set up an official support club for her, and released several albums. Countless fans. With the development of science and technology, in 1996, in order to commemorate the 35th anniversary of the company's founding, the artist brokerage company HoriPro joined the Visual Science Research Institute Company, Limited, spending hundreds of thousands of dollars, with the participation of 50 researchers, using CG technology to develop virtual idol. Date Kyoko became the originator of today's hyper-realistic virtual human, but due to the popularity of technology and IP, Date Kyoko failed to achieve great success. The virtual idols in this period are actually not much different from dubbing animations. The production relies on hand painting, and the sound source relies on seiyuu. Fans can only buy the albums of the virtual characters and express their support and love for them, and cannot interact with them, but this a bold attempt has historical significance. 2000 to 2016 Hatsune Miku opens the door to virtual idols. Time came to 2000, the Japanese company Yamaha started to develop the electronic singing synthesis software Vocaloid, commonly known as the V-Home in the Circle, and released it at the Frankfurt Musical Instrument Exhibition in Germany on March 5, 2003. Vocaloid is sung directly. Generally speaking, Vocaloid is more like an electronic musical instrument. In 2007, Krypton Future Media, based on the Vocaloid 2 engine, used the sound source data of the voice actor Fujita Saki to develop a sound source library, and designed a cute double ponytail girl image for it, named Hatsune Miku, officially launched as a virtual idol. Market. As soon as she debuted, she became popular all over the world, becoming the first virtual idol to hold a concert with holographic projection technology, capturing 600 million fans, endorsing hundreds of brands, and even owning the global fan festival Hatsune Day, March 9th day. According to the Nihon Keizai Shimbun, Hatsune Miku drove a consumer market of more than 10 billion yen, about 632 million yuan, from 2007 to 2012. By 2017, it created a market of 10 billion yen in just 1 year. Show great commercial value, is a well-deserved international superstar. 5 years later, Shanghai Henian Information Technology Company, Limited developed the first Chinese virtual idol Luo Tanyi based on the Vocaloid 3 engine, and successfully copied the operation model of Hatsune Miku, helping Luo Tanyi to accumulate a large number of fans. Only Sina official Weibo the account has 5.321 million followers. Luo Tanyi performed on the same stage successively with Lang Lang, Li Yuchen, and Shui Sikian, and will officially appear on the Spring Festival Gala stage in 2021. On May 1 this year, the virtual idol brought goods through live broadcast for the first time. The number of online viewers in Taobao live broadcast room was as high as 2.7 million, and nearly 2 million users gave rewards and interactions. According to some data, Luo Tanyi's live streaming cost is as high as 900,000 yuan, even more than the head anchor Li Jiaqi, and its commercial value is not inferior to that of a real idol. In addition to Luo Tanyi, domestic operators have also launched the first male virtual idol Hez, Princess Gao Yue based on the animation IP Qin Shi Ming Yue, and Yishu based on the web IP full-time master. Now, there are rookies constantly, but no one can surpass Luo Tanyi. Luo Tanyi's super popularity naturally confuses many outsiders, and they don't understand why some people place their emotions on avatars. Traditional real-life idols, whose character design and production are decided by the agency and are brought to the market. Fans only play two roles in it: one is consumers, who vote for idols, buy records, make data and make charts, and improve idol business. The value, the second is the communicator, who edits, creates and disseminates the film and television works of idols. They cannot define and create idols. Unlike real idols, the success of virtual idols Luo Tanyi lies in their unique interactivity and growth. Fans of virtual idols are not only consumers and communicators, but also content creators. The virtual idols based on the Vocaloid engine have no interactive capabilities. Vocaloid decomposes the collected language into phonemes, and users rearrange them according to the rhythm and melody according to the retrieved phonemes to create new music. When the self-proclaimed Genivi fans turned into P-masters, people who used singers to tune music, and used Vocaloid and MMD technology to compose songs for Luo Tanyi, they not only expressed their love for Luo Tanyi, but also renewed their love for Luo Tanyi. Enrich Luo Tanyi's IP and create a dream idol that meets his own desires. At Station B, there are tens of thousands of original and cover works about Luo Tanyi, and the songs Ordinary Disco, Darabong and Swear by Hook, which made Luo Tanyi fire out of the circle, are all by one artist. Ilam's P-Master Original, each single has reached tens of millions of views, and has become a legendary work. Ilam is also respected by the Genivi as the leader. Fans who gather together because of idols gain a sense of belonging and identity in the group, and at the same time, they also gain a sense of accomplishment to accompany their idols to grow up. A history of Luo Tanyi's growth is also a creative history written by countless fans behind him. It can be seen that the ecology of virtual idols is completely different from the ecology of traditional real idols. This is a content ecology created by the operators representing virtual idols, P owners and fans. As long as the fans are enthusiastic, they can build high-quality products with the official content, and expand the volume through secondary transmission, then the IP value of virtual idols will continue to increase, and copyright development and application scenarios will continue to expand. 2016 to present, the rise of virtual anchors, breaking the dimensional wall. From a technical point of view, virtual idols like Luo Tanyi belong to AI-driven digital people, relying entirely on digital technology, and through deep learning, they have the actions, expressions, and language of real humans, and interact with humans, similar to having no physical shell. Robot. On July 12, 2022, at the 10th anniversary of Luo Tanyi's debut, he spoke through AI for the first time and said, "Sing the song in your heart, I am the virtual singer Luo Tanyi." For virtual idols, this is a historic moment in the technological revolution, marking another step forward in the interactive performance of AI-driven virtual idols. But I have to admit that AI-driven virtual idols are still limited in authenticity and interactivity, and AI-driven virtual idols cannot possess human souls. On December 1, 2016, the world's first virtual anchor, Kizuna I, was born. She opened her own channel, AI channel on YouTube, and proposed the concept of virtual anchor, VTuber. At the technical level, she belongs to a real-life driven virtual digital human, using CG modeling plus real-life motion capture technology, which also extends the concept of people in the middle, that is, behind the scenes wearing motion capture equipment actor. The lovely avatar of vitality, healing content, and an immersive experience with a strong sense of interaction have made Kizuna's debut a great success, and its popularity has soared. It has gained more than 400,000 followers in just 4 months, and it was reached on February 23, 2018. The channel has 1 million subscriptions, becoming the first virtual anchor on the YouTube platform to exceed 1 million subscriptions. On February 26, 2022, the first-generation virtual anchor held an online concert Hello World 2022, which earned a revenue of 362,600 yuan and a popularity value of 10.65 million at Station B. Kizana's ability to attract money allows latecomers to see an opportunity. On the one hand, due to the reduction in the price of motion capture and real-time rendering related equipment, the cost of building VTuber has also decreased. Strong interaction, short production cycle, high user stickiness, and easier realization. On October 30, 2018, Station B announced the establishment of a new company with GRI, which is mainly engaged in game development and distribution and VTuber business. It is understood that to become a virtual anchor, VUP, at Station B, you need to prepare a leather case, that is, an image vertical painting and a live 2D model. The price of the vertical painting ranges from 500 yuan to 1000 yuan, and the modeling price is about 800 yuan to 3000 yuan, coupled with UI design and live broadcast equipment, the cost can be controlled within 20,000 yuan. Even a two-dimensional enthusiast who does not understand painting can also become a virtual anchor with the help of existing technology. Webcasting has blurred the boundaries between virtual idols and virtual anchors, and the commercial prospects of live streaming and the technology related to the metaverse have also attracted major manufacturers to enter the game and spare no effort to make stars. Lahua Entertainment and ByteDance launched the A-Soul Virtual Idol Girl Group on November 23, 2020, and gained millions of fans in less than a year. Bella's birthday party in 2021 will be broadcast live. The total number of barrages is close to 220,000, the number of viewers exceeds 50,000, and the total gift income exceeds 1.74 million. It has refreshed a number of live broadcast data at Station B, and has become the second station in the history of Station B to break through 10,000 ships. Upmaster. At the same time, major production companies also turned their attention to short video platforms and began to create virtual internet celebrities. In May 2020, Ling Ling, a hyper-realistic virtual person jointly created by Mofa Technology and Next World Culture, debuted and became the first virtual blogger in China. On October 31, 2021, virtual beauty blogger Lu Yexi became popular on Douyin with a Halloween ghost hunting video. The number of likes reached 3.6 million, and the number of followers increased by millions. The hyper-realistic style, comparable to the technology of film and television special effects, and the atmosphere full of story, breaks the dimensional wall and gives the audience a sense of immersion into the sci-fi world. Unlike virtual idols whose audiences are limited to the two-dimensional field, virtual bloggers like Lu Yexi rely on CGI technology to have a super-realistic face. So far, the concept of virtual idols is not limited to virtual singers, but generally refers to performing arts virtual digital people engaged in entertainment work, including virtual idols whose main business is singing and dancing, virtual anchors whose main business is company, a virtual internet celebrity with short videos as its main active platform. The dilemma of virtual idols: air goes to the left, people in the middle go to the right. At present, the virtual idol market is still a blue ocean with huge commercial potential, but it is also full of challenges. From a technical point of view, virtual idols driven by digital technology have a high technical threshold and need to overcome the technical difficulties of speech synthesis, perception recognition, analysis and decision-making, imitate humans through deep learning, and interact naturally with humans, relying on continuous large-scale R&D investment. And virtual idols driven by real people are also expensive. Investors close to the A-Soul project have revealed that A-Soul's daily live broadcasts are done with the same type of optical motion capture studio as the movie Avatar. The price of a camera is hundreds of thousands, and a studio may have dozens of dollars depending on the accuracy requirements. such a camera? This may be more than a zero difference from the daily live broadcast cost of the average anchor. The UBS report also pointed out that the average initial investment cost of high-level virtual characters is 30 million yuan. The production cost of a Soul's single is about 2 million yuan, and the cost of an offline concert is about 20 million yuan. In addition, the reality-driven virtual idol is not in danger of collapse as the propaganda says. In the entertainment industry, people are the biggest factor of uncertainty. The operation team that builds characters for virtual idols and the people in the middle who are deeply bound to virtual idols may also make paper people overturn. Take the first-generation virtual anchor Kizuna Ai as an example. After her great success, her popularity declined due to her lack of content innovation ability. The planning and operation company Activate did not realize that the person in the middle is the soul of the virtual idol. In order to improve the efficiency, on the basis of the original person in the middle, 3 persons in the middle were added to Kizuna, and 4 behind-the-scenes actors were added. Co-creating the character of Kizuna led to dissatisfaction among fans and large-scale withdrawals. In the end, Kian could only choose to sleep indefinitely. In May, A Soul's virtual idol revealed that the team's people in the middle had low wages and high work intensity, which caused dissatisfaction among fans and quickly fermented into anger. Fans who held grievances for people in the middle questioned Lahua Entertainment and gave bike dances up a low score in protest. Virtual internet celebrities like Liu Yexi and Lingling try to monetize their brands by planting grass, bringing goods, and endorsement, but when the virtual person says lipstick is moisturizing and does not dry out, the authenticity of the evaluation experience cannot be let down. Users are convinced. The hyper-realistic virtual idol created by the big factory has satisfied the public's curiosity for a period of time, attracted countless attention, and gained huge traffic. But with the passage of time, after the public has become accustomed to the concept of virtual humans, how can they continue to create hooks to retain users, so that they are still full of enthusiasm for the virtual idols built with huge sums of money? This tests the content creation capabilities of virtual idol operators. So many unresolved issues may also show that the future of virtual idols is still full of imagination. After all, looking back 10 years ago, when Luo Tanyu was put on the stage of history, how could people at that time have thought that on this day in 2022, she already has the voice of being kissed by God? Wang Mingyue is a pseudonym.